Hi, my name is Michelda, and I'm a water walker. I pulled up next to a beautiful young lady today in her Chrysler minivan, and I couldn't help myself but chuckle just a little bit. And then as I was chuckling, tears came to my eyes. See, y'all don't remember my minivan days, but I used to love my Chrysler minivan, and I know many of us say things we would never do, things we would never drive, places we would never live, or things we would never do. But my priorities have always been firm. My family has always been first, and I didn't become an entrepreneur for the love of money or because I needed a whole boatload of money. I became an entrepreneur because I got pushed out of my boat, and because my top priority was always to make sure that I was supporting my children and leaving a legacy for them. That was my priority. And as I thought about that this morning, I'm riding down the street, I'm looking at the young lady in the minivan. I thought many of us won't get to purpose because our priorities are out of whack. We won't get to purpose because what we're looking for is a bigger house to impress people with, or a bigger car, or a name brand car, whatever, to impress people with. And really, purpose has to be something more than you. I give way more than I make. I give from the abundance of what God gives me. And I know that that is the reason why God continues to flourish. And so I want to encourage you to make sure that you set priorities. Your vision, your mission, your purpose is so much higher than who and what and where you are. It's so much higher than your big house on a hill, or the car, or the shoes, or whatever you think that it is. And so once you discover that and align your priorities, see, some of us don't understand that sometimes in order to get to purpose, you got to know how to make a short-term sacrifice for long-term gain. And so we're not willing to drive that minivan because that interferes with who we think we are. But sometimes you got to understand that in order to get to purpose, you got to be able to sacrifice and put those priorities in place. And so I want to encourage you today, as we are preparing, going into the first month of the year, and then totally preparing for the Lenten season, that you take some time to readjust and to reevaluate your priorities, and make sure that your priorities line up with a cause, with a calling that is higher than you. We are needed in this earth. We are needed on the earth. We are needed to produce things that help others grow, to motivate others to be more. And we are commanded, in fact, to do just that. So have a blessed Saturday. Reevaluate your priorities. Know that I love you. It's a beautiful day. My name is Michelda, and I'm a water walker.